Hello all, Recursion here, bringing you another replay from my good friend Uncle Jesse in his WZ, what is this, the 112-2 Celestial. This is a great map. This is another map where I've talked about this before. Pushing up to the center here just makes a lot of sense. There's good cover. There's a steep hill, so if you need to hide, you can hide after spotting people. He does it in the heavy, in the Celestial, despite the fact that often you may need to make a quick escape. But it appears that his team is coming with. He gets some early spots here, and the T-44 pushes a bit too far. We know now that the T-44 has the 280 Alpha gun, not the big gun. People pushing to his left, the ISU. That's something to definitely keep an eye on, as he could do some serious damage. A beautiful Russian accuracy. Wonderful illustration of that. So the T-44 is pushing pretty more to the top of the hill than I would suggest. There's a good chance he'll end up taking some fire, and the Russian gun giveth, and it taketh away, and it giveth, and in that case, it gave him a nice snapshot. So the T-44 is not taking cover. Again, the Russian gun just can't get it done. So the T-44 does get to live, and now he's almost surrounded. So he's going to have to watch his back while he pushes forward. Tries to get a shot on the Carnarvon. No such luck. The beautiful Russian accuracy again. He has to pick kind of the worst of two poisons, so he needs to push to the top of the hill and see if he can get any shots here. He even tries heat on the Carnarvon's turret. No such luck. So he has done not a lot here, but he did spot them. He's bounced some damage, and he's missed a lot of shots. And the Russian gun giveth in that case. Now he's got some friends on both sides, which is good. And he just kind of holds tight. He needs to. There's no perfect direction right now, and this side kind of cleans up after that ISU is gone. He's going to get some shots into the back of the Carnarvon here. Let's hope. Yeah, he waits for the Russian gun to aim in and make sure he connects on that one. He needs to pull back, try to make himself a tough target for the Carnarvon. Gets another really nice shot there. He's got somebody behind him, but you know what can you do? Just make sure he doesn't take any shots from the back. And now this Carnarvon kind of makes a key mistake. He pushes down onto the sand down below where he's got no targets. He's not a threat. And so what Uncle Jesse does, he just pushes by. It looks like he thinks that wall is temporary, but it ends up going into the house and doesn't connect on anything. But the Carnarvon completely took himself out of the play. Maybe that's what he intended, but I would doubt that's the case, because he's effectively just leaving his teammates up here. Now it's 3-on-1. Of course, his teammate in the light pushes away, so the IS-3 gets in a good shot there. It's up to Uncle Jesse to finish. The IS-3 or IS-6 leaves him be. Beautiful Russian gun. Can't finish. Now this IS-3 is going to beat him on the reload. The IS-6 bounces on his rear end. The IS-3 did not beat him, so he takes him out. It's 2-on-2. It looks pretty decent. The IS-6 actually has quite a few hit points. Uncle Jesse has less than half a his hit points, so this actually looks decent. I can't remember how many. The T-44 is pretty full, but they need to stick together. They need to both absorb some damage, and they need to just make sure that nobody is wolf packed, and go from there. So they're about ready to take out this this tiger here. That's a very good shot from the T-44 as he goes by, and now the IS-6 is just taking a ton of damage and is not moving too much. He really wasn't paying attention to the T-44, so the T-44 now just wants to take him out. He's down to a couple shots. Wonderful Russian accuracy. This game should likely be over now, but it's not. It's gonna turn into a heck of a battle here at the end. And so the T-44 decides to take cover. He's too late. Turns out that shot's gonna be pretty key. Um, Uncle Jesse just pushes back into the cap. He knows he's got a cap. The T-44 can outrun him. He wants to get to a spot where he sneaks in a great shot there. He needs to get a spot to where he's going to show up red to the T-44. T-44 has a pretty solid gun. It's not the best at tier 8, but it's pretty good. So he just needs to stay down. He needs to stay in the cap. Something to notice here is the T-44 doesn't just kind of sneak into the cap. If both are in the cap, then nobody gets points. So there's not much Uncle Jesse can do here. He just basically has to wait for the T-44 to make a mistake. And so he's just trying to sneak in a shot, maybe an HE shot to take him down. It looks like all he's got is heat and HE. Just trying to get his gun on him. And wow, this could work. Let's see if it'll work. Oh my goodness. So you can shoot through the cockpit, it turns out. Finishes the game that way. The T-44 was substantially surprised, but never forget to try all options and all angles. The T-44 just didn't cover. He wasn't paying attention and got taken out. So Uncle Jesse gets the ace, 4.3k damage, earns a nice haul of credits there. Does about 40% of his team's damage. The T-44 also had a nice game. Looks like he was in a tune with the exceptional. The IS-6 had a good game as well. He just got kind of wolf-packed at the end and taken out of the game. You can see the accuracy here. Uncle Jesse's about an 85% accuracy type player, and he only ends up with 75% here, and then a bounce that didn't do anything. Received 7 hits. No assisted damage, but all in all, it was a great battle. The key is just play smart, stick close to your teammates, and make the smart moves when you need to try to conserve hit points and shoot through the cockpit when you get an opportunity. Thanks all. Again, this is Recursion. Thank you for tuning into the channel, and hopefully you learned something from this replay. Take care.